it's Tanya, and I'm here again with the September Hip Kit Club kits, and this is a layout that, I'm showing you the photo. Those are birthday cakes. Yes, my daughter turned 21, and her, it's a long story, but anyway, someone very close to her made a whole bunch of cakes for her, and in fact all these cakes were, the toppings were various cakes that had been made for her over the years as she grew up, which is why I say, this is why I entitle my layout, they say every picture tells a story, this photo tells a story of love, because it really does. You can see that the person who made these cakes put so much time and effort into it, and yeah, it just screams the love she has for my child. So yeah, it was stunning. My gosh, there was more cake than we knew what to do with, but it was wonderful. So you saw in the beginning that I had cut out those frames from the piece of paper we got in the kit, and I had various permutations of using them, and I didn't like any of them. You saw in the beginning I had tried sort of putting them as a frame around the photograph and didn't like that, so I decided to abandon the frame idea for a bit and go with what I've got going on here. And the typewriter font thingy there is a typewriter font. I am very fortunate to have a wide format printer, and I don't know why I haven't been doing this more often, to be honest. I've suddenly discovered that I can actually type stuff onto my paper through my printer. Yeah, so and it's a lot of fun. So I then thought, okay, well, let me bring in the frames. And I've got, I suppose, what would you call it? It's almost an L-shaped design, but a very fat L-shaped design. And then I thought those frames, for some reason, to my mind, turning them upside down just seemed to work better, which is why I did that. And then I sewed them. If you look really closely, you can see that I sewed each one of them. And now I'm happy with my basic design, and all I have left to do is put embellishments on, and I'm going to put embellishments mainly in those frames. And because I haven't actually used those beautiful gold words yet, I thought I'd better do that. And isn't that such a pretty camera? That comes from a die cut pack we got in one of the kits. Simple Stories. I think it's Simple Stories Posh, the Simple Stories Posh collection. We got that. It's very, very pretty. And yes, I may have mentioned in a previous video that I am battling with these tassels, because I did have them on a layout and then I took them all off. But it does get on. I managed to do it. Yes, very proud of myself. I got a tassel on a layout. And yeah, really there is not a lot to what I'm doing now. Is merely a case of, there's that die cut pack I was talking about, is going through and finding shapes that look interesting and colors that coordinate with the layout, and I am doing that whole coordinating the same colors. Yes, and now I've got that crepe paper chipboard. It's from the Dear Girl, Oh Girl, Sweet Girl, Little Girl, one of those girl collections. It's their latest collection. I think it's Dear Girl. Oh boy, okay, I'm going to start making notes. I don't like the heart there. You'll see I take it away just now. It really, I don't know, it was distracting on the photograph. So yes, now I'm getting a few more of those lovely gold words on there, which tie in with the theme. A lot of them are kind of celebratory, so that worked well with a 21 birthday party. I'll tell you more about it in another layout. Okay, sorry, something happened with my computer. Oh dear. Okay, all right, well, we're back. Don't panic, it's all real life here in Tanya's video land. So yes, I've chosen a few more of the chipboard elements that came there, crepe paper, and now I'm just really looking around to see where I can put them that they look like they were meant to be there, and that they have a cohesive design to them. And it's now just sticking them down, and I do that often. I take the backing off these chipboard a lot of the time, because when you peel them off the chipboard sticker sheet, they're actually they come off the backing anyway. I think they get damp, to be honest. I'm not sure, but I think the chipboard gets a little bit damp, so it separates very easily. But taking the backing off does mean that you can place them around the page with no problems, and then you just stick a bit of Tombow monomelting glue on it, and you are A for away. And yeah. Oh, and then I thought, okay, I better bring in a few more of those beautiful gold words. And I put it down there, and I quite liked that. But then I thought, oh, I can put the tassel there, because A, the color coordinates, and B, it doesn't look too bad, and C, it's a birthday layout. So I got my tassel on. It's the small things that make me happy in life and proud. So now I'm reasonably happy with what I've going on here, and just figure I need something on that top frame. And then you will have seen in the beginning I had that XOXO, which I was faffing around with, wondering where to put it, and that's why I bring it back in. And I think, because I like the pop of black, and I like that it ties in with the theme of my page, which is basically the love somebody has for someone, not romantic love, but rather friendship love. Yeah, some kind of love, just not romantic. Oh, I gotta get my words together sometimes. Oh, and yes, that fine liner bottle was a gift from a friend, and it's brilliant. I love it. So thank you once again. And then I figured I've got the XO at the top, I need an XO at the bottom, so I was happy with it in that frame, because they do... Oh, and I'm doing that thing again. That Shimmers paint, it's called Grapefruit, which is really cute, but my word, it sucks up the water. You have to keep spritzing it. Anyway, I figured that I almost left the 21 in its natural wood state, but then I just couldn't do it. So I figured I needed to bring in a pop more of the colour, so that's why I was using that. And I briefly considered putting something on the top left, because I've got those two arrows at the bottom right, but that didn't look right. So then I figured I would just do a little bit of splatters just to finish it off. And I do believe that is it. So there we go. Thank you for watching, and I enjoyed doing this layout very much, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. And we will do this again soon. Oh, and you can see the picture of the cakes. Aren't they beautiful? They were over a decade of cakes there. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye now.